Hello guys, I really appreciate you so much for always being there for me. And today is another mathematics Olympiad class. We shall be discussing now a question which says find the value of x if x raised to power 8 equals 25 raised to power 2. Stay tuned as we continue. Now the next thing to do here is to eliminate the power of x, which is 8. And for us to do that, the inverse of 8 is 1 over 8. So we multiply both powers by 1 over 8. So if we multiply both powers by 1 over 8, we have x raised to power 8 multiplied by 1 over 8. The point there means multiplication, equals 25 raised to power 2 multiplied by 1 over 8. Like I said, the point there means multiplication. Yes, we have x equals 25 raised to power 1 over 4, because x raised to power 8 multiplied by 1 over 8 will cancel 8. Then it will remain x raised to power 1, which is the same thing as x. And then 25 raised to power 2 multiplied by 1 over 8, 2 will go in 8 4 times, and that will give us 1 over 4. And that's how we have x equals 25 raised to power 1 over 4. The next step we are going to take here is to multiply again both powers by 4, which is the inverse of 1 over 4, because we want to get rid of the power on 25. That is that 25 raised to power 1 over 4. We want to get rid of that 1 over 4. So, and the inverse of 1 over 4 is 4. And that's why we are multiplying both powers by 4. So if we multiply both powers by 4, we have x raised to power 4 equals 25. Now the next thing we are going to do here is to take that power of x now. That is 4. X raised to power 4. That 4, we break it down to 2 times 2. So which means we have x raised to power 2 into bracket, then raised to power another 2 outside the bracket to make it 2 times 2, 4. So x raised to power 2 raised to power another 2 is the same thing as x raised to power 4. So then we break down 25 to 5 square, because 5 square also will give us 25. So we now have x raised to power 2 into bracket raised to power another 2 equals 5 raised to power 2. Now if you collect the like terms, that is bringing 5 squared to this other side, to the left side, or find the add 5 squared to both sides, what you are going to have is the minus 5 squared and plus 5 squared will cancel each other, and then we'll now have s squared raised to power 2 minus 5 squared equals 0. In another way, what we have just done is to take that 5 squared the right side, the plus 5 squared to the other side, and it becomes minus 5 squared. Then everything equals to 0. So that's why we have s squared into bracket another square equals minus 5 squared equals 0. Since we have minus in between the two square, x square is having square as power, 5 is also having square as power, so we have minus in between. We can easily use difference of 2 square. Now we use difference of 2 square. The difference of 2 square says if you have x square minus y square, then it will give us x minus y, x plus y. So if we use that here now, then we'll have x squared minus 5 into bracket, then x squared plus 5 into another bracket, everything equals to 0. So now if you take the first bracket, x squared minus 5, and we equate it to 0, we have x squared equals minus 5 to the other side will become plus 5, or you just do additive inverse by adding plus 5 to both sides. We will still arrive at x squared equals 5. Now if you get x squared equals 5, you take the square root of both sides. We'll have x square root of x squared equals plus or minus square root of 5. The square root will cancel the square, so we have x equals plus or minus square root of 5. Then if we take the other bracket, which is x squared plus 5 equals 0, then what we have, if we use additive inverse as well, plus 5, we minus 5 from both sides, or take plus 5 to the other side, the right side, we will have x squared equals minus 5. So if we have f squared equals minus 5 and take the square root of both sides, we have square root of x squared equals square root of minus 5. The square root will cancel the square as well, and we have x equals square root of minus 5. Yes, since we have square root of minus 5 equals square root of minus 1 times 5. The dot there means times, multiplication, times 5. And the square root of minus 1, from our previous lesson, the last lesson, we have been taught that square root of minus 1 is the same thing as the imaginary unit, I. I means imaginary unit. So I equals square root of minus 1. So if we plug in minus 1 as our value inside the square root of minus 1 times 5 as I, then we have x equals square root of 5 times I, or x equals minus square root of 5. Thank you for listening, and don't forget to click the notification, subscription and like button for more of this.